Hey guys, I wanted to make this video special because it's my 15th video and it's gone by really quickly. I've been watching back my really old videos and it's quite funny to see how they were. Literally, I didn't know the difference between landscape and portrait. Very stupid, but yeah, I've now moved on. Well, a long time ago I moved on from iMovie onto Final Cut Pro, and I'm gonna master Final Cut Pro before I move on to Premiere, and that's what all the professionals use, so that would be pretty sweet. Anyway, this is a video about why I bother about YouTube. A lot of people think that it's pointless, but I think it's a pretty awesome thing to do. So I'm just going to go through, I've made a list here, done a bit of homework, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 reasons why I bother with YouTube. So the first reason is so that I can share my experiences. A lot of people will ask, why would you bother sharing your experiences? Because your experiences are your experiences. The idea for me is to get everyone traveling, because genuinely it is the best thing I've ever done in my life, and it's the best decision I've ever made. And for those of you that don't know, I'm 19, but I've traveled a significant part of the world. I did quite a lot of I've done the whole of Australia apart from Ayers Rock and Tasmania, but that's to do in the future. I've done the whole of New Zealand. The reason why I want to get everyone travelling is because for me it was the most amazing experience I've ever had, and I can imagine for a lot of people it will also be the most amazing experience they've ever had as well. So why is travelling so amazing? The social aspect. I've got all my mates back home, and that's sort of around the south of London, but since I've travelled, I've said this in many videos, since I've travelled I've got mates all over the world. If I want to go on holiday, I can stay with them. If I want to see them, I'll go see them. It's not too hard, particularly in Europe as well. I've got so many mates in Germany and Scandinavia that it's easy. I think a flight is like £25, so it's nothing. And when I'm doing my 9 to 5 job, you know, I could spend a weekend over there, because it's, you know, leave Friday night, come back Sunday night, and it's easy. That's the first thing. Second thing is independence. Throughout my travels, I've not met many 18 or 19-year-olds. I have met a 17-year-old, and she was German. Yeah, the German age groups are a bit strange. A lot of my mates are, you know, 22 to 28 years old now. That's the cool thing about traveling. Yeah, now I've been able to get a good taste of what it's like to be a bit older and traveling. So for that reason, you know, when it came to the age question, particularly in Canggu, that really hit home, that I was so young and travelling. I was with my mates and they were all, I think there was 2 24-year-olds and everyone was like 26, 28 and 29, and they all thought I was, you know, 24, 25 because I was travelling the world. And then when the question came along, I said I was 19, they were shocked and amazed, and that for me is a special moment because it makes people realise that you can travel when you're younger, and you don't have to always travel after your university degree, or, you know, after you've quit your first job or sold your first house. You can do it whenever. It just takes a bit of grinding. The third point is to manage my money. I'm going into the financial world. I'm with KPMG for 5 years doing accounting, and travelling the world has been able to help me manage my money already. I've got a taste of what it's going to be like to have an income, to be able to spend it on the right things and not waste the money. The fourth thing is that you can manage your own plans. You get to do whatever the hell you want, and that's the awesome thing about it. There's one thing that springs to mind. I got back from Perth at Christmas and saw Sydney and I was like, I haven't seen Melbourne, let's fly to Melbourne. I did it. I did what I wanted to do. I wasn't sure whether I was going to come to Bali, but I did it. I'm here in Bali. You get to do whatever the hell you want to do, and that's the awesome thing. And obviously it's going to change significantly when I get back to reality, when I get home, when I get back to living with mum and dad and the family, Seb and Lara. But for the time that I've been away, it's been amazing, and it's made me realise this is the goal in the distance for me, is to be able to have enough income to make money online, to be able to travel and do what I want, because it honestly is the best thing. Like, I've seen the most amazing things, and it's been like the best year of my life, as I've said 1,000 times. Yeah, so the fifth thing is maturity. I feel that I've matured even more out here, and yeah, it's just moving on to the managing your own money, managing your own time aspect again, which is pretty sweet. So yeah, I do feel that I've matured. My personality's grown. Listen to different types of music. I enjoy different types of things. Like, before I came out here, I thought filming and all that drone sort of technology was a bit nerdy, but it's a passion of mine now. So your personalities change, and that's what traveling does to you. But I'm grateful for that. I'm very grateful that it's changed. I'm very grateful that I don't see it as nerdy anymore. The sixth thing why traveling is the most amazing thing to do in the world is because you get to do once in a lifetime experiences. Jumping from a plane at 15,000 feet over the Whitsunday Islands, or the Great Barrier Reef, or Lake Pukaki in New Zealand, or climbing up a glacier in Franz Josef in New Zealand. You get to do the most amazing things in the world if you want to do it. And if you don't want to do it, then fair enough. But I hope with my videos that you guys have seen, that you guys have realised how amazing travelling can be. Hey guys, so I'm at the sunset spot in Giddy Tea. Again, another awesome thing you can do whilst travelling. Obviously you can see a sunset anywhere, but not many are as special as these ones. Going on to my second topic, it's creating. The reason why I bother with YouTube is creating. So the first point is, what can I create with a phone, a GoPro, a drone, a DSLR, whatever. Creating stuff has become like a passion of mine recently, and I just love doing it. I'm looking at things and being like, what can I create out of this? How can I personify it, my viewers and all that sort of stuff, which also leads on to the independent side of it and managing your own time and making your own plans. Second thing is, under this topic, is what can I create post-production. I'm currently using Final Cut Pro, and it's a quality software. I can do lots of things. I can do transitions, sound effects, visual effects, a lot of research online as well, because you can download plugins. You put it all into post-production and see what you can do with it. I love a bit of reversing the video. I do love that one, particularly my video in Auckland. Okie dokie. So, not the most ideal spot to be filming, but it's very late. It's not very late. It's dark. So I'm filming in here. We just got to Uluwatu. I apologise for any echo in the audio. But moving on to the third reason as to why I bother with YouTube is for the reactions. Flying my drone is the thing that gets the most reactions, and it gives me so much pleasure to tell people how it works, why I bother with flying a drone, particularly when kids are running around following the drone, shouting, "Mom, Dad, look at this thing." It's awesome. It makes me feel good because it shows people another sort of hobby that they can move into. For the reactions that I get from kids and adults, it's just awesome. It's really overwhelming and makes me smile every single time. And I love telling people about it. Another thing is when people ask me, "Oh, why are you filming yourself?" It's because I got my YouTube channel. If I can please you guys with it, when I get my comments through my mates, that was an awesome video. Particularly Louis. Louis is like a big YouTube fan, and he's following Logan Paul, Jake Paul. He actually kind of got me into it. He introduced me to Logan Paul on YouTube. I'd heard about him, but yeah, I got into him as well. Liked what he was doing, and that's how I picked it up. Yeah, my reactions from my mates and my family back home is pretty awesome. I love it. But also just randomers as well. Like, my Instagram has blown up over the past week, and I'm really pleased with that. I've had some help from Adam Bees. I'll leave his link in the description for Instagram. He's been helping me out, and a bunch of other mates as well. They were like, "Yo, dude, like, you've actually got some awesome stuff on both your YouTube and your Instagram. You should be having more followers, more likes than what you're getting." Since I've taken their advice on, tools to use, it's blown up in the past week. Just to get messages and comments on my photos and my videos from randomers saying that I've got some awesome content, they can't wait for the next photo, they can't wait for the next video. Again, it feels that overwhelming side of everything. And just like another example of filming is just with my GoPro and a Gorilla Pod. I wrapped it around a pole on one of the crossroads in Bondi, and yeah, it's just like a simple bit of kit, nothing too major. But I was there filming a time lapse for for one of my videos. Just awesome. Like, some guy just rolled up to the red light, wound down his window, was like, "Yo, dude, what are you doing?" And I just explained it to him, and he was like, "Yeah, that's pretty sweet, keep going, do what you're doing." All of those reasons put together is the third reason as to why I bother with YouTube. Hey Hey guys, so I'm finally in Hong Kong and I didn't miss any flights this time, so that's a double thumbs up. I'm with one of my best mates, Angus. Last time I saw him was a year ago when we got back from Malia, so now it's really hitting home, you know, my travels are ending, which is such a shame. I'm just really excited to see the whole family and all my mates back home, but I want to get back travelling as soon as possible. Anyway, moving on to the fourth point as to why I bother with YouTube. It's for the possibilities. The number of people that I've met or that I know through social media that are being sponsored to go and, you know, spend 2 weeks at a hotel in India to create a promotion video for the hotel, or doing that sort of work. I know so many people that are doing that, and that is the sort of stuff that I'm looking for when it comes to the YouTube channel. Hopefully people will see it when I run my monetization on Instagram. I can redirect them to my YouTube, and hopefully they'll watch the videos and be like, yes, we want this guy to make a promotion video for our hotel. We'll give him 2 weeks, pay for his flights and all that sort of stuff. So there are more and more travel opportunities to come in the future, which is really, you know, really exciting for me. Also, not just traveling, but jobs as well. The number of jobs that people are doing that are drone based is crazy. For the tanks that they use to separate oil into the different types, instead of sending 2 people down to go check out what's going wrong with it and paying 2 lots of wages, people are flying their drones in, taking a few photos, flying it out. One of my family friends, his nephew, is being paid 600 Aussie dollars, so like around 320 pounds, to take 1 photo of a house. That's it. Also, drones are being used for conservation right now. I saw a promotion on Facebook the other day for the conservation of whales. They're using drones to help find whales that are caught in fishing nets, to free them and all that sort of stuff. Lots of different types of work that can be done. Also real estate. The opportunities to work with a drone is endless, and given that flying a drone is a passion, it won't feel like work, but I'll be being paid so I could travel again. That's the 4th reason as to why I bother with YouTube. The 5th reason as to why I bother with YouTube are for the memories. It's an easy place to store all my memories, and that's the reason why I started it basically, was so I could just have a bit of fun creating something, stick on YouTube, send a link to my family, my mates, and they can just check it out, and it just turns into a passion. Simply number 5 is just an easy place to store memories. The 6th reason as to why I bother with YouTube is because I could eventually become an influencer, and that would be really awesome. I love leading, doing a bunch of stuff when I was younger at school, whether it was CCF or the rugby team, and eventually if I could become an influencer like Casey Neistat or Logan Paul, that would be pretty awesome, and that would be yeah, that'd be a pretty sweet goal for me to reach. Yeah, that's only once I've hit the top of YouTube and Instagram. So yeah, guys, that is 6 reasons as to why I bother with YouTube. I hope you liked it. I've spent a long time editing this video, particularly the intro. That took me a while. It's my favourite edit I've ever done. I'm gonna roll it again just because I love it so much. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.
I don't wanna die for them to miss me. Guess I see the things that they wishing on me.